Hello. My name is Ray with the Cutting Edge Craft Studio. Figured I'd come on here and try this live thing again over here on YouTube. I usually go live on Facebook and then just share the replays over here. But I already went live on Facebook tonight, so I'm gonna come over here and go live and see if we can share it or save it afterwards, because usually what happens is I end up accidentally deleting it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this new kit together live over here with you guys and paint it. So the first thing is putting all of these little pieces on here, I guess, and making sure they line up right is going to be the key, which could be a little bit tricky. So I'm going to tip you guys down. Hopefully you guys can see, and we'll go ahead and try to get started. So these little pieces go on the back part of the board. I'm going to paint this after, at least this part of it, after I put it together. I could have sat here and put them all together one at a time. I'm live. Oh. So that's real? Oh my. That is amazing. But she's not mad no more. Nope. All right. Sorry, guys. Wow, all right. Okay. I don't remember what I was saying. I got distracted and still processing what I was told. Sorry about that. This is the new, I don't even have my computer down here to tell you guys what this is called. I believe it's called the Shaker Box. It's a tiered tray, like, setup. Just a cute little display. So all these pieces, the other day I took this out and I tried to put it together live on Facebook, and I was like, ooh, I have no idea where all these pieces go. So I had to wait and try to figure it out on my own before I came live. But these pieces I thought were just scraps. I'm like, why do I have so many scraps? Well, because they're not scraps. They are, oh, this should have come over a little bit farther. Oh no, my fingers sticking. So it slid a little bit, so you're going to want to be careful when you're putting it together. Hopefully the piece still fits on here how it should. It is going to have a bit, it's going to be a little bit crooked. It's okay, no worries, we're going to make it work. This piece is going to get glued on here, but I am going to paint this first and this separately here. I'm going to set this aside so that it can finish drying. And then get our brushes and stuff here out of the way. Want that to dry nice and flat. And as that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put these pieces together. So this is going to be the very bottom that the tier tray will sit on. This goes in the front. I'm sorry, I lied. This goes in the front, but this is going to go on top of here. See what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I believe. Or is this an extra piece? I might be wrong. I bet you it goes underneath it. I bet you that it goes underneath it. All right, and then these go on the sides though. This goes at the top, and then this little tiny piece will go in the very front. So what we're gonna do now is get us some white paint, because I'm painting, oops, that's crackle. We don't want crackle, we want white. So I'm using the white Waverly chalk paint for this. And I'm just gonna go paint crazy because I want to be careful on my edges. And anyways, you gotta be careful on the edges so that you don't get paint, so that your pieces stick together correctly. If you get a bunch of paint where the pieces are supposed to join, then it's not gonna fit right. So you do just want to be careful of that. I don't know if anybody will even hop on here live. I don't really know how these lives work. Oh, Wendy, you're on here. Hello. I don't really know how to use YouTube. I'm going to tell you the truth. I've been live on here a few times, and every time I accidentally delete the video afterwards. So I'm hoping this doesn't get deleted. I hope that I figure that out. Because I'm wanting to save this one for people to know how to put it together. But I already went live on Facebook earlier, and I didn't want to go live over there twice and confuse the algorithm or whatever. So I figure I'll just go live over here. It's going to end up over here anyways. It's where I save all my videos to when I'm done. So this isn't like a fun one because it's not going to have any color to it. It's just going to be white, but hey. I know it's confusing. I don't know how to, I don't know. I don't think I've ever interacted with a live video, like talked to somebody on a live before on YouTube. So I don't know how any of that works. Hopefully this gets saved though. Right now, if you hopped on late, I'm just trying to show how the new shaker box goes together for the tiered tray sets. I think this one's going to be super, super cute. I've not been a big tiered tray decorator myself. I was super into them when, like, probably 2 or 3 years ago when I first started doing the laser kits. And then I just kind of quit. I think I got too many of them and I just got over it. It was overwhelming. But I really like this shaker set, and I think that I'm going to start decorating my own tiered trays again. Thanks to this kit, so. All right, we're gonna set that off to the side. We got lots and lots of white paint here right now, friends. Just lots of white paint, just getting all the pieces ready. And then when I'm done doing all the white, I'm gonna go through and do some distressing, and then we'll glue it all together the rest of the way. We still gotta do that big background. And I probably, because it's a display, I'll probably paint the whole back of this one. I don't know if I'll do that all live. I can do that later on by myself, but guys, I got so many new kits on the website. I have been very busy cutting and taking pictures and getting everything listed, so check that out. There's so much, and I have got a pile on the table next to me ready to paint, so lots of painting coming your way. All right, these are gonna go on the ends like so, but the insides also have to be painted. Dang, it's a lot of painting, my friends. I'm gonna do the insides, I think. Like I said, I can put them together and then do the outsides later. I'm just gonna get the insides done so I can glue them. So Buddy is working. I don't know if anybody saw that post on Facebook, but he is a employed boy. He's working full-time all summer. It's his first week and he is loving it. He's tired, but he's loving it. This is a lot of painting, but it's going to be very cute when it's done. Well, maybe not when it's done on its own. It might not be very cute when it's done because it's just a stand, but it's going to be very cute with a tiered tray piece on here when I get one of those painted. I have a couple of those cut and ready to paint too, so I don't know. Today's Thursday, which is kind of my Friday. My husband works Sunday through Thursday, so I try to be available Fridays and Saturdays for sports and whatnot, but if I have time, maybe tomorrow I'll paint live again or get something painted on video and uploaded. But otherwise, next week I've got tons of kits. We'll be live a lot next week, I think. And then after this little bunch, you guys know what's coming next. You have any guesses, Wendy, what's coming next? Darn kids. I know, don't they? I actually cried the other day. My son was at work and I was looking at, I don't even know what I was doing. Something with videos. And you know, you get like the time hop videos or whatever on your timeline. One popped up of my nephew when I was babysitting him every day when he was just a baby, and my son together, and it made me cry. And my son said, "Mom, knock it off." Well, I told him about it after I got home from work. I'm like, I did actually cry. It was the first day that he worked. That's right. He said, "Tell me the truth, Mom. Did you cry today?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't." And then I was like, wait, actually I did, but not because you were working. All right, back to this bad boy. Let's see if it's pretty good. It's set where it's gonna be, that's for sure. Hopefully it's all stuck together. Like the edges are decent so that the pieces all fit together. You are right, Wendy. Christmas in July. I got tons and tons of files that I have gotten. Well, I've been buying some, but I also have some in my cart still from my designer that I am looking to get. So I gotta start working on, first I gotta paint these ones. I gotta get some things painted and do a few lives with you guys first, because I feel like it's still too early, but Christmas comes quick for us crafters. So I will have Christmas in July going again. We'll probably do another 10 days of Christmas like we've done the last couple of years. Tons and tons of cute kits coming you guys' way. And not only Christmas, but I also have fall, because we do Christmas in July and then we jump right into fall before we go back into Christmas. So I will try, though. I won't be posting much of it until closer to July, because I feel like it's just so early. I love, 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 love summer. But part of what I do is having Christmas and fall stuff, because that's just the biggest decorating. It's the biggest season. Crafters love it. My people eat it up. So, but I'm excited. There's such cute stuff. I wish that I could share it. It's coming soon enough, though. You guys are gonna love it. I always debate, like, I know we've done Christmas in July. We've done Christmas in July, yes, but the last couple of years we've done the 10 days of Christmas, is it? I think is what I do, 10 days of Christmas lives instead of 12 days of Christmas, because it's in July, so I do it a little bit different. I think it's 10, but I usually do them. Did I do them all in a row last year, or didn't I? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did like 2 a week last year. I think I did. I have to go back and look at my book. I think that we split them up last year, because that's what I was thinking about doing this year. Instead of doing 10 days of live straight, doing like, I don't know what days for sure, but just say like Sunday and Monday live every week through July with different Christmas projects. I think that definitely makes it easier on me. Going live is a lot of work. You wouldn't think so, because you're just pushing a button, but you gotta get a lot ready, and it's kind of like a job. You want to stick to your time frame that you put on, and then things come up in life, and it's just like, I think so too, Wendy. Yeah, and I think that was so much easier, because I do remember, I think it was just the one year that I did all in a row, 10 or 12 days, and by the end, it's a lot. So I think we'll do that again, 2 or 3 a week, and throughout the whole month of July, instead of doing them all at once. And then I just run the replays at Christmas time, because I do usually take most of December off to get my, like my accounting stuff ready and done, close out the year, whatnot. And most of the sales are done anyways. Most people are done shopping for the year at that time. They're not doing any more crafting or decorating. So December is a good time for me to take off and get my stuff in a row. So I just run the replays in December. I still go live a little bit, but so whatever we do, if we end up with more than 12 days of Christmas videos, that's fine. I'll just run them as a 12 Days of Christmas in July, or in December again. All right. If I wanted this to be super white, I would paint more because it's not super white. I would do another coat, but I want it to be rustic. So I think it's gonna be perfect when I put some distressing on here. Is it? At Christmas in July, was it? Well, I'm glad you're here, Wendy. All right. I gotta let that dry. I wasn't really maybe planning that out the best. So I guess we'll go ahead and paint these back sides real quick while this other piece is drying, because I can't glue it together or put my distressing on there while that's still processing. So I'm not even worried too much about the brush strokes because I want it to be distressed looking, you know, more rustic, vintagey, grungy, not perfectly clean. I don't know, whatever words you want to use. So usually if I'm doing something that I want it to look nice and smooth, I don't want to use all these brush strokes. But I don't mind it on this because I feel like it adds to the look that I'm going for. Okay, so now I got both sides of that painted. So that is good. Oh, wait, that's the dry side, okay. Let that dry. I don't think I have to do both sides of this piece because I think that's gonna fit on the inside of it. Guys, we're winging this together. Wendy, cross your fingers for me. I really hope that this live does not disappear when I'm done. I hope that when I hit end that I am able to figure out how to save it correctly. Because if I have to rebuild this and repaint it again, I mean, I can do it, but some things I just like to only have to do one time. This is one of them. It's gonna be worth it though. This is gonna be super cute, especially with all these Christmas ones that are gonna be coming up. I have got so many cute tiered tray sets coming. And there's so many that have been listed too. There's a lot that are on there right now that are not Christmas yet, but I started taking stuff away because I thought, I don't know why I started taking stuff away. I switched designers is pretty much what it was. And so I had a bunch of some things and not others with this designer. And tier trays was one that I didn't have a whole lot of with her. And so when I switched, I was like, we're gonna just get rid of tiered trays. I'm not using them anymore. Guess what? A lot of people still like tiered trays and they were asking for them, so we're bringing them back. And there's a ton on the website. And a ton more coming. All right, we are gonna set this over here. I might have to hit this with the dryer and see if we can get it to dry quicker. Let me do this real quick. It's still a little wet. Just want to dry it up a bit. And I really liked what I did the other day. I used the Java. Let's see if I can find it again. You guys, so you guys remember I switched to all the bears, right? I love the bears. They're super cute. Let me show you. These are the bears I'm talking about. But when they get to like here, I couldn't get the paint out anymore. So they were no good to me. So I switched back. I went shopping. I had the same paint colors, same exact paints still in a lot of cases from like 5 years ago. Because I bought so much. So what I did is I got rid of it and I started new. Anyways, Java. It's a good color. I love it. It's one of the chalk paints. I've I've been distressing with this a lot on some of my other new kits. And I think this is gonna look cute on here. Anyways, I gotta show you guys though all my new paint colors. I'm so excited. I start out trying to go really gentle because I don't know, I'm pretty good at offloading, but sometimes you still get a little bit of paint up in the brush a little bit farther, and then you end up with a big streak. So just start off light. You can always add more, but I like the way that background looks. Can you guys see that? One thing I don't like about the YouTube lives, Wendy, if you're still here with me, I feel like the screen's not as bright, so I can't really see what you guys are seeing. On the Facebook Live, I can see really good what I'm showing you guys, so hopefully y'all can see that. All right, so then this, ooh, I better wait. I better wait to do the rest of this distressing because I don't really know which way is outward and inside the thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some more on these pieces, but those sides I'm gonna wait on. Okay, and then the last piece I'll distress right now is just gonna be this one. Then we do have a little bit of color, but it's gonna be, I'm probably just gonna use the same color, the Java. Gotta make our little buttons. So there's two sets of buttons, oops, two little round ones, two bigger round ones. The little round ones are gonna get glued on here, and the bigger ones are gonna get glued on those. So let me go ahead and glue these real quick. So I'm not gonna paint these because there's no point. They're not gonna show. This is gonna be for little banners that come on some of the tier tray kits or with some of the tier tray kits. Let me grab a different brush to do these. And I'm just gonna keep them brown. I could do them black. I'm gonna keep them brown to go with the distressing color. I can always add black distressing to these even to change it up a bit. And I'm gonna go right in here and add another dot. I'm gonna add these right to it and let them sit on here and dry. So I'm gonna move them somewhere, if I can find a spot. Right there, I think will work. Okay, bring this back. And this is the fun part. Okay, so this is the bottom here. So I'm gonna go in here, and these pieces have to fit for our tray to go together. So I'm gonna stick some glue right on this part. It's got like a little lip that sticks out, kind of. And that's just gonna be where the glue goes. You know what? That's not gonna be the only place the glue goes, though. I'm gonna have to stick some on here too. Otherwise, it's just not gonna stick. There's no way. And I'm gonna have to hold it. This glue does dry fast, but you're still gonna wanna hold it to make sure that it's glued on there good and firm before you move away. Probably just 30 seconds or so. If you hold it, it'll probably be nice and dry and good to go. You can feel it's already sticking. I'm gonna hold it just a second or so longer. Once all the pieces are in place, it'll be good too. But you just wanna make sure that it sticks. So then this one's gonna go over here on this side. Do the same thing. I'm gonna stick some glue along these pieces that stick out. Am I in the camera at all? These pieces right here that stick out, and then I'm gonna stick the glue on these pieces down here in the back that stick out. And that should help hold it all together. Uh-oh. Why are we not lining up here, friends? What's going on? Does this have to go to the other side? Uh-oh, now look what I did. I didn't wait long enough. Started moving things around too much and I knocked it over. I think this has to go to this side. So now I got glue all on the wrong side. My hands are all glued together. That's exactly what I did, is stick the glue on the wrong side. So stick some more over here. Run it down these sides. So it does kind of matter which way you piece it together. So I guess just test it before you glue it, I guess, because otherwise you're gonna be like me and have glue all over your fingers. Now I'm sticking to my towel. Oh my goodness. Re-glue over here. Hopefully that didn't get too thick and dry in the meantime so it sticks together right. Okay. All right, you guys see that? Now, be very gentle, and we're gonna glue this piece in up here. Telling you it looks like a whole lot more glue than it actually is. And then this piece will get glued to the edges down here, and that is it. And I'm gonna leave it sitting here. I was gonna paint some more tonight, I'm not now. And I'll tell you why. Because I don't wanna move this. I want this to stay right here flat and dry and have time to be nice and sturdy. Because you saw how I bumped it and it was doing pretty good, but if you bump it, it will move. And so I'm gonna leave it sitting and not bump it. I'm gonna let it dry really good. And then after, I don't know, a couple hours or maybe even tomorrow morning, whatever, after I know it's good and dry and it ain't gonna get shifted, then I will take some pictures of it and get it posted for you guys. There's already pictures of one done, a sample one. This could go on the bottom of this too. I'm not going to. It doesn't fit across the bottom perfectly, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna leave that off. Throw that over there in a box. But anyways, that's all for tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, Wendy. I'm gonna go ahead and try to hit end if I can remember how to do that, and hope and pray and cross my fingers that this video doesn't disappear. So cross your fingers for me. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Oh, it says share. How do I hit stop? Hold on. Oh, I think I found it. Okay, bye.